Hello again, welcome back to our asynchronous lessons. Today's lesson is present, past and future tense. Please take your writing coach and go to page 50. So the intentions of this lesson is number one, to identify tense in present, past and future. Secondly, to supply verbs in present, past and future time. So the basic, progressive and emphatic forms of the six tenses show time within one or three general categories: present, past, and future. For instance, in the present, I walk. This is simple. I am walking. This is present progressive, also known as present continuous. I do walk. This is emphatic present. So we have present simple, present progressive, present emphatic. Usually for the simple, when we talk about general facts or truth, general something that is known, okay, also something that is scientific, always true. When we are talking about present continuous or progressive, like I'm walking, this is usually at the moment of speaking. You are describing something at the moment of speaking. The man is driving a car, the boy is playing, something you're looking at and you're describing it. Also, we may use it to talk about the near future or something that is planned, you're planned to do. I do walk here. This form used to emphasize on something. Then we have the past. Also in the past we have I walked, which is simple past or past simple. Then we have I have walked. This is present perfect. Then we have I had walked. This is past perfect. Then we have I was walking. This is past continuous or past progressive. Then we have I have been walking. This is the present perfect continuous, also known as present perfect progressive. So progressive continuous are used interchangeably. Then we have I had been walking, which is the past perfect continuous. And finally, I did walk, the past emphatic. Those are all the types of the past. Don't confuse I have walked because it is present perfect, but still there the past participle is used. Then we have the future. So in the future we have I will walk. This is the future simple. I will have walked. This is the future perfect. I will be walking. This is the future progressive. I will have been walking. This is the future perfect progressive or future perfect continuous. So those are the different forms, the different categories of those general, or sorry, the different tenses of the general categories of present, past, future. Now we will do some practice. All right, the first practice, identifying tense in present, past, and future. Read each sentence. For the underlined verb in each sentence, write the form of the tense that is used. So basically here I need just to read the underlined form and tell which tense it is exactly. So clouds were blocking the sun. So were blocking, which tense? So were is in the past, verb to be in the past, then we have the main verb to block, then we have the ing. So definitely it is past progressive or past continuous, depending on how you know it. So play the video, pause the video, try to do the exercise on your own. You can always refer back to that table to see the different forms. Then play the video and check your answers. Alright, let's do it. Number 1, does play. This is present emphatic. Number 2, had left, past perfect. Number 3, will be driving, future progressive. Number 4, is knocking, present progressive. Number 5, did finish, past emphatic. Remember guys, when it is the past, when you are trying to use the past emphatic, the main verb finish, we don't put the ed, we don't change it to the past. Okay, the tense is already taken with the auxiliary did. Number 6, confessed, in the past obviously ed. Number 7, eat, very easy, simple, present. Will be, future, simple. Has been writing, present, perfect, progressive. And finally, will have left. This is future perfect. I hope that your answers were correct. Otherwise, make sure to correct them. We move to the second practice. Practice B, supplying verbs in present, past, and future time. Read each sentence, then rewrite each sentence, filling in the blank with the form of the verb indicated in parentheses. For example, the manatees to the bay, so migrate, and we have to put it in the future. So basically, guys, the first word would be the verb, and this is the tense. Okay, verb and tense, this is what you'll find in this exercise. So basically you have to use this verb in this tense, then put it here. So will migrate, migrate in the present, this is the present tense. The infinitive without to, we just add will before it, and that's it. We form the future simple. So those are the verbs: listen, improve, finish, close, live, and sleep. And beside them there are the tenses. Okay, so verb and tenses, that's what I said before. Okay, pause the video, do the exercise, then play the video and check your answers. All right, shall we correct? Let's do it. Number 1, listen in the past perfect progressive. Had been, this is to form the past perfect had, then verb to be in the past participle been. Then progressive, the main verb is listen, you just add ing. The progressive will always need the ing. So had been listening, and of course the progressive before the main verb that is listen, we need verb to be, and that verb to be is been because it is in the perfect form. Number 2, improve, present emphatic. So improve, does improve. Adding cinnamon, this is something you have to pay attention to the subject verb agreement. Here we have cinnamon singular, so we have to add es to do, because usually do improve, but do we use it only with I, you, we, and they, those pronouns. But when you have he, she, it, in this case you have got it, so you have to put s or es to the verb or to the auxiliary in this case. So does improve, and the main verb is not affected by any changes. Next one, finish, past perfect. So the past perfect, we form it first with the helping verb or auxiliary had, then the verb finish, then in the past participle. Since it is regular verb, we just put ed. After that, number 4, close, future perfect. So the future, once you hear future, you start with will, then after will, because it is perfect, it's mandatory to add have. So future perfect always starts with will have. Then you take the main verb, in this case close, and you put it in the past participle. In this case it is regular, so just D, because the E is already there, so just D. Next one, live in the present, so nothing changes because mammals is plural, is they, so I will not add S. S we add it only when we have he, she, it, and only in the present simple, remember. Finally, sleep in the past progressive. So the past progressive to form it, we have to always start with verb to be. And since you are saying past, not present, so it should be either was or were. In this case, we have Edith. Edith is a he, so he and she and it we use, in addition to I, in this case, we use was. Okay, and for the rest, the other pronouns, we use were. So Edith was, then the main verb is sleep, we keep it. Then we add the ing. Remember I told you always the progressive requires ing, so was sleeping. If you go back to the other examples, whenever you've got progressive form, you will find ing. Verb to be, main verb, ing. The same thing here. Progressive, here is it, ing. Before it's verb to be and the main verb. Okay guys, I hope that you've learned this lesson and you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please do contact me. Have a nice day. See you next time. Bye.